want to hear some real next-level corruption? Sit the fuck down and strap in, because this one's gonna leave a fucking crater in your brain. We're talking about Ilhan Omar, the queen of woke horse shit, who just went from claiming she was flat-ass broke to being worth upwards of $30 million in under a fucking year. Yeah, you heard me right, 30 million. The same bitch who cried on social media about barely having a few $1,000 in her name, suddenly richer than 99.9% of the fucking country. And she had the balls to dare people to check her financial disclosures? Well, guess what, sweetheart? Somebody fucking did. Back in February 2025, people were calling out Omar's sudden rise in wealth. Instead of giving a straight answer, she did what every self-righteous leftist fraud does. She played the race card, called her critics bigots, and mocked the idea she was rich. Claimed she barely had thousands, let alone millions. But that was her fatal fucking mistake. She challenged the internet to go look, and the Free Beacon, bless their skeptical souls, looked. What they found? Ilhan and her boy toy Tim Minette are sitting on a net worth of up to $30 million. Not over a decade, not over 2 presidential terms, in less than 12 fucking months. Think about that. You've better fucking odds in winning the Powerball than this happening to you while working for the government. Let's talk about her husband Tim for a second. This guy's got 2 companies. One's a California winery, the other's a so-called venture capital firm called Rose Lake Capital. At the end of 2023, both of these shit shows were practically worthless. We're talking under $1,000 in the bank. A hobby at best. But by the end of 2024, bam! Those same companies were now magically worth $5 million and $25 million each, respectively. No product, no major public launch, no unicorn IPO, just poof, instant fucking millions. And of course, these companies were both under lawsuits for fraud, investors pumped money in and got hosed. One dumped $300,000 into the winery expecting triple returns, got nothing. A cannabis company dropped $3.5 million, only got $1.8 million back. Somehow, all these lawsuits got magically settled in 2024, the same fucking year their wealth shot up like a SpaceX rocket. You ever heard of the Iron Triangle theory? Well, this whole fucking Omar operation is a fucking case study. See, it works like this. Politicians, bureaucrats, and special interests form a tight little love triangle of corruption. Politicians get money and power, bureaucrats get job security and protection, special interests, they get sweet hot contracts, policy loopholes, and kickbacks. It's not some fringe theory, it's how DC actually fucking works. They don't need briefcases full of cash anymore. The grift is sanitized. It's legalized looting. You write a bill, you rig a contract, you reroute taxpayer cash through your cousin's company or your hubby's phony VC firm, boom, you're rich. And Ilhan Omar? She's running this playbook like a fucking pro. Let's rewind the tape back to 2021, smack in the middle of the COVID panic. Omar was caught on video at a Minneapolis joint called Safari Restaurant, handing out meals, playing the humanitarian. Turns out that Safari was the epicenter of one of the biggest pandemic fraud schemes in U.S. history. A scam called Feeding Our Future stole over $250 million from taxpayers, money meant to feed poor kids during lockdowns. Over 70 people have already been arrested. And what do you know? Omar's campaign took $5,400 in donations from 2 of the people busted in that very same fraud. When it came to light, her office quietly returned the cash to some food banks. Like that erases the fucking stain. Nah, sweetheart, that's not how this works. And get this. Omar was the sponsor of the Meals Act in 2020, the very bill that created the pipeline those crooks used to rob $250 million. Her bill. Her donors. Her photo ops. Her fucking fingerprints all over it. Now, any sane person, left, right, center, would be screaming for an investigation. You go from rags to fucking Rockefeller in 1 fiscal year and nobody's curious? Where the fuck are the Democrats who always talk about the people and equity? Where's the mainstream media? Where are the watchdogs? They're all hiding under their desks, pretending nothing's fucking happening. Meanwhile, a Somali socialist millionaire is laughing her ass off, cashing checks, and sponsoring more shit legislation that'll open up more holes in the treasury. It's time to stop fucking pretending this is normal. Ilhan Omar is a walking RICO case, and the only reason she's not under federal indictment already is because she's politically protected and racially untouchable. I say fuck that bitch. Pam Bondi should be on her tail right about now. Wake the fuck up, Pam. Somebody please send Pam this video. It needs immediate attention. You know, there used to be a time where public service meant sacrifice. Now, it's the fucking jackpot. Omar didn't win the lottery. She is the lottery. She's not broke. She's not struggling. She's not oppressed. She's a multi-millionaire elite, peddling woke bullshit to distract from the fact she's looting the fucking system right under everyone's nose. So yeah, I'd say it's about fucking time we had a real investigation. But don't hold your breath. Not when the foxes are guarding the hen house and the whole fucking farm's already been sold to China. Ilhan Omar, enjoy your 30 million, but just know, America's watching, and we've had the fuck enough. Now, if that shit don't deserve a fucking share, I don't know what does. This is the kind of truth these corrupt bastards don't want you hearing. We've been shadow banned, silenced, and ignored for speaking facts. So do your part. Hit that fucking like. Smash that subscribe. Drop a comment and share this with every red-blooded American who's sick of the bullshit. Vinny fucking Gambini out.